Yes, people. Welcome back. Where the owls sleep. It's the Parliament. What's happening? I'm going to do it at the start of the show this week instead of the end. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Push the channel out there. But how's everybody going? Might as well start with you, Shuey. No football, but still a difficult week somehow. How's it going?
Yeah, I think you summed it all up, really. Where'd you go with this week, really? I've been a geezer a 5-year contract on a geezer who ain't spent any more than 3 years anywhere as well, which is a bit. If that ain't Tottenham, then I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see.
Mason Greenwood on you, mate.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to stop the old Partey jokes. If that's the case, I ruined it. I'm gonna have to get off my pedestal and everything. Like,
that's gonna ruin a lot of things on the shelf and everything.
North London was red or white. Now it's like North London's in a super injunction again.
North London's in a funny shade of orange these days.
Yeah, not this side. Not this side.
North London's
all good, mate. All good.
Good. Samir, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. All good. You know, losing before international break it is the worst because it's still dawns you, innit?
We're all in the same boat, bro. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah, I know, it hits hard. It's the worst. When you get a win before international break, you're all right. But yeah, that loss is still feeding it. We need a win back this weekend.
Is that why all your players have come back to London Colney to look at it on the analysis screens and everything?
What?
I thought it would take a little longer into the show to get onto that one.
You know what? You beat me to it as well.
That was Shuey's main defense for the whole evening. He was waiting for one, and then he was going to be like, "No, how about this?"
Well, it's good. It's good. There's lots of legs in this. We've got loads of it.
Yeah, we have this. There's lots to talk about, to be fair, even though it is international week. But last but by no means least, the co-host, Stocky. How are you doing?
Yeah, all good, mate. Do you know what? I ain't gonna give away my cards too early into this evening's chats, but watching a bit of international football, bit of lower league football. It's been pleasant whilst catching up on normal television because I don't often look at that because there's so much football on.
Yeah. It actually feels a bit weird because I normally watch quite a few games over the weekend, and where some of the football was at kind of weird times, I pretty much missed all the games I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit disappointed by that, which kind of made me think that has international football lost its shine? Because I would say up until about 3 or 4 years ago, I would never forget when England were on, and I would be in front of a TV to watch like the more premium teams and even find like a random road game that just sounded interesting to watch. And this weekend, I basically didn't watch any of it. I missed like most games because I just didn't really focus on it. And I wasn't even doing that much. That's the weird thing about it.
Yeah, that was your soul talking to you, saying, "Nah, don't do it."
Maybe it was the loss before international break.
Yeah, that too. That too. We'll start with that one. Yeah, it's just not it, man.
You see, I disagree. I still like international football. I think the problem is that, you know, I'm trying not to make it money's bad. But all football is a bit fucked because of everything's money related. And do you know what? Premier League makes coin for people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's fallen into thinking this is the pinnacle of football. And I'll tell you what, if England go far in the summer, then you'll know what the pinnacle of football is. When like the state of a nation turns around, that's the pinnacle of football. But we're not allowed to, like, no one's allowed to think that anymore because you're brainwashed into thinking the Premier League's the best and that second Champions League. That said, I've watched some international football this weekend and it's shit. Some of it.
I was going to say the quality's not great, is it? Like, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, especially international football World Cups, because it's just football, and I have no interest in the teams. you pick one on the day, or someone does something, you go, he's a dick. I don't like that team now, and I'll just watch the rest of the game. But I don't enjoy watching England. I have no interest in watching England at all.
That's a separate thing. I'm going to cordon that off. Yeah, that one off.
Yeah, the World Cup.
Same.
That's two things you've taken from me.
Because my views are polar opposite on both. Like I'm not. I think international football is less entertaining as a whole because there's so many mismatches throughout the fixtures that you see constantly. There's just constant mismatches everywhere. Same as we're going to see in the group stage of the World Cup. But watching England is actually one of the fun parts of it, and not just from home watching England. When it comes to a tournament and you go out and having a whole venue support the same team, I don't think you can really beat that unless you're in a stadium.
Then we're talking
Not West Ham, mate.
Well, you've got to win when you're in the stadium, of course.
Got no idea what you're talking about there, fella.
Everyone getting on, supporting the same team. That's fucking crazy talk. It's all you pissed up Geordies.
Then we're in a space where we're talking about two different things. We're talking about a tournament and international football in general, like during the season. I think during the season, none of us really like it. Come on, let's be real. But obviously, the tournaments is where we get up and we're like, all right, this is it. This is where we enjoy international football. But the World Cup,
because you don't get to watch your players, Samir. You don't get to see your players play, do you? It's boring for you.
Weirdly enough, the one that must still be on international duty has scored in the Bolton derby this evening. Havertz scored a pen for Germany against Ghana.
Oh, just scored. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't care about him. We don't care about him.
Just let him out.
We took about all the people we care about. But he's like, I'm joking. Nah, he needs some football. So I think that's why they probably let him stay. But we'll get to that though. But yeah, it's just I think it's just the whole World Cup qualifiers, that Nation League crap.
Nations League,
all of that. That's where we
I actually prefer the Nations League, you know.
I like that. When Mitch said about the sort of not mismatched games, the Nations League over friendlies is such a market improvement. And I don't often rate UEFA as a governing body, but I think that was really good because all right, it's good for us as England supporters because then we'll watch sort of against Spain, Germany, and granted, we're not going to win many of those because they're very, very good. But then you look at the teams lower down and they're playing competitive games where, they're actually going to win and it's not just, can we keep it below 6 or 7? And that's just generally good for football. But the problem is we don't really notice it because we're the apex. We're at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
So, there is some good things lower down.
But we're not excited for it. We're not like, oh, yeah, okay. International break is the Nation Leagues. We're not like, oh, I can't wait for this.
But that's where I'm like, I just love watching football. And even, like I say, some of the games this weekend I watched weren't very good. But it's still football. And you still see players you've not seen before. That's the first Japan game I've watched in years.
Yeah.
Until tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But it was just interesting, if you know what I mean. Who else? I think did I watch Ireland or Northern Ireland at the end? And you just see things you've not seen before. And granted, when you sport with Premier League football, I can really understand why people would say, "Oh, this is shit." But when a league's that rich and get all the players from all the players in the world.
It's going to excite you.
It's never going to live up to it. And also, I think a big factor of it is international football's lost its mystique because the ins and outs of a duck's arse with football. You haven't got to be a deep into football person to know the top few talents from a majority of the nations in the world. Whereas, early 90s, you'd be like, oh, Brazil were Le Tournoi was it blew your brains out, didn't it? And the Umbro Cup before a tournament, because you're seeing all of these players together. The best you'd seen is seeing all their names listed in World Soccer.
Yeah.
But now you know everything, don't you? So again, the big money thing of world like domestic football takes the shine off the international because you've already seen these players play loads, haven't you?
That's right, true, you know.
But yeah, some games are still shit. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. I've also got to be honest. Some games are minging. But then again, we've all watched the Super Sunday, what we hope's going to be good, and it's crap. But international
you still get the minging games in club football, even in like Champions Leagues and stuff like that, where just two teams, the matchup just doesn't quite work.
Yeah, but you know, they just get fluffed a bit. International football don't.
I like a shit game. Shit games are fine.
Yeah,
More entertaining stuff in there.
It's
still been more fun in my season anyway. So
that's why you're happy to get out of here.
You've got no choice in a minute.
I have a walk out Sunday morning to the local park just to cheer myself up, just to watch the football. Like it's
Champions League theme on his phone just to get that buzz back.
Yeah, I made the boys walk out to the Champions League theme Sunday. Middle of Romford, out you go, boys.
What, outside Yates? Did anyone watch England's game on Friday?
Yeah. Gosh.
This will be one for, obviously by Mitch's silence he didn't watch it, so here's one. That a referee booked a player.
Oh yeah.
And then the fourth official, this same player got a second yellow card later on, and then the fourth official said the first one didn't count. It was rescinded after clearly being booked on the pitch.
How do you rescind a yellow card mid-game?
Yeah, and it wasn't even the referee. A fourth official said it, or essentially to the effect, no, it didn't count. Because
I clearly didn't pay enough attention.
Yeah.
We did hear that.
Yeah, so
I got it,
yeah. Yeah, got booked in the first half. I think it was for dissent because he was in the ref's face. I think it was for that. Booked him. They done another foul in the second half. Ref just booked him again, and everyone's like, "Well," the commentators straight away were like,
"They said the first one was meant to be for someone else."
Yeah, I mean,
that's what they're saying.
You know what? If they're and also the ref was generally dreadful. First half, the Uruguayans, all they did was kick people.
Oh yeah.
Like it was.
Yeah, it was a
stereotypical performance you could imagine, and then they give the softest penalty I think I've ever seen.
No, it was a pen. It was a pen.
No,
it was a pen. It was a freaking pen. It was definitely a pen. I thought so. I was like, what if they don't give this? The commentary was saying it weren't like a pen. Referee went up.
The ball had already been launched into the crowd by the time he got touched. Yeah. Like, no, I don't like Ben White. Don't get me wrong, but that's never a pen in a minute.
No, I don't know. Well, he's touched him. He's clearly clipped him, and that's enough. You've been caught on VAR, like that is enough for me. It's a pen.
Wait, so the only Arsenal fan on here is the one saying it's a pen.
No, but you caught in 4K. Like he's clipped him. Like he's clipped him.
They caught him and clipped him. Which one is it? If he's clipped him and the ball's gone, the ball's gone. It's out of play.
No, but he's caught him after.
It's a coming together. He doesn't catch him like studs flush. They literally kick each other.
I thought you caught him flush.
It's not even. Nah, there's nothing flush.
He didn't look guilty either. And my thing is always the players. Do they look guilty after? Do they argue with it? No, they don't. They know. Like shit, I fucked up here. And that was the look on Ben White's face. He's just like, oh shit, yeah. You got me.
Yeah, but Ben White's one of them. He's like one of them SO Okoto guys. He doesn't even like football. He just.
I know, yeah. He don't. But if it was that bad, come on, like you don't have to like football.
How do you feel about the booing, Samir?
Huh?
I heard some people were really rattled by him being booed, and Tuchel had a bit of a nibble about it as well. And it's not like some people thought it's because he played for Arsenal. Like, no, it's nothing to do with that. He walked out.
He didn't want to play.
Yeah, but it's still shrouded in mystery. That he says he's told the players or something, and they've accepted it. But yeah, it's all still a bit weird. No one really knows why.
I mean, if you've got a problem with the man with the gaffer.
And
it must have been ridiculously serious, like for him not to want to get called up. Like there's a problem there because he's accepted the call up now. So why are we still on that? Like if he's got a problem with the manager, there's something that we don't know about, and it's that deep for him to say, "Nah, I don't want to play for England again." It ain't about the country. It's obviously about what's happened between Southgate and the assistant.
Yeah.
Now they're gone. Look, he's back. So why are we booing him? Like,
Can I just say the booing was hilarious? Because one, he got booed when he got subbed on, and then England scored, and everyone went, "Yeah!" And then there's that, and the goal scorer Ben White. Everyone got caught up in the moment, and yeah, and they realised it's Ben White. Went, nah.
That's funny.
Do you reckon that leaves Tuchel in a bit of a dodgy position though when it comes to actually picking his squad for the World Cup?
He's screwed, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He'll just do what he wants. I don't think he cares.
So many players.
Yeah, he doesn't give them monkeys, and that's why I like him.
No, but there's so many to choose from, man. It's nasty. Even what's his name?
Too many to choose from.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a freaking headache, man.
Well,
Like,
I mean, he'll still make some bad decisions.
Yeah, and Ben White's a good one to have because he's like quite versatile.
He can cover as well. Yeah, exactly.
If you need him to be a centre back, he can be a centre back. He can play right of a back three. He can play wing back. He can play full back. How many other players that can list all them positions that can play it to that level? So he's one that he'd probably want to take, especially with Reece James being made of glass.
Yeah, but that's what they said about Jed Spence as well. Jed Spence is like, not apart from centre back, but he's the right back, the left back, the left wing back. It's that, do you want to take him? But then, like you said, you've got Reece James, and then
that's right.
There's so many. Like, I'll take Jed Spence.
What over Tino Livramento?
Yeah, because of because of his like aggression. Oh well, over. See what I mean? There's names. There's so many names. Not over him, but I want to take him.
So if you're going to take one that does all the both fullback roles and both wing back roles, you take Tino Livramento. For me, not being biased. I just don't think. I think Jed Spence is probably weirdly. I think they're actually both better left backs than they are right backs, which is odd to say.
Yeah. Weirdly, once they're on their good side, I don't think they play as well as they do when they're on their wrong side. But yeah, so many flaws playing a right-sided left back.
But then he can't play left back either because you got Lewis Hall and you've got O'Reilly. It's just it's mad to leave.
Do you reckon that's why he had such a big squad with like Ben White because he knows he don't mind going home early?
Well, I read he. He had such a big squad, didn't he? Because he wanted some players were getting rested, and he didn't want everyone playing 2 games, which I think is quite a good decision. And if you've got the power, like he's trying to, they were at pains to say this on ITV. It's like generally, as a manager, you know what players can do, but you have to see how they work within the group, and do they listen to your instructions? Like, how many days of instructions you got to give? How many sessions? What, like 3 sessions at maybe 2 hours? You got to listen and what he wants and do it. And on that, Emma Hayes is such a better pundit than all the other shit we get given.
I think females are better, man. I think females are better than.
No, we'll go that far.
There's a few dodgy ones out there. You got some all right ones. Emma Hayes is a good one.
Every time you put a female with like across.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You've got to have the right. It's the right person. Like an Izzy Christiansen's decent, but then you've got a few that just waffle on, and you're just like, what are you talking about?
But as I say, there's. For every like one female that does that on a panel, there's like 3 men. So just just if there's any equality warriors out there, I don't hate them because of their sex. I hate them because they're a gash pundit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, Joey.
Yeah.
Fucking
hell.
You do not be good.
But she was excellent. She was like, it was good to hear someone eloquent and insightful.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of punditry. She made it, and it was like she's managed internationally at the top level and at club level as well. So
did she manage a men's team?
She hasn't. No, she hasn't. But she's managed Chelsea for when they steamrolled, and she's currently managing the US.
She managed League 2 or something.
No, there was a lot of talk about her. Why don't she get a chance for somebody? It come up
very difficult.
Like, well, Yeah, she's done the highest level at women's. Why don't she be given a chance? And it was that kind of rumour mill, wasn't it? Nothing ever happened of it, but that was a big talking point for ages.
Do you know what?
No, she's never managed in the men's game.
I think she'd be good. I'd like tactically, like everything should be fine. It's just how players react to her, I think, would cause the problem.
Yeah.
Without that.
Too many male egos.
Too many egos. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
There'll be way too many egos.
They don't want to hear that.
But the fact is, if you put a group of 25 men together, there's going to be some that just don't like the fact that she's in charge.
Yeah.
And that's just facts of life. It's not saying anything wild or anything like that. It's just the way things go.
But if she's saying the right things and doing the right things, like why?
For some people, it's just so deep in their soul that they just can't accept it. That even if she is saying the right things, they pretend she's not just for the sake of it. And it's just like,
100%.
just get on with it, man. If it's the right person for the job, it's the right person for the job.
True that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know. I think England could get far.
I think they could. I think they could, and I think they should, to be fair. Although somehow looks like we've got one of the hardest groups. The only group that actually looks like there could be some competitive games in it. But we should do. Like some of the players we've got in our squad, as much as you might not look at them and think they're like properly world class, there's some very good talent in our squad.
Very good. And we're not talking one or two. We're talking one or two in each positions. Like that should start. Like like I said, you look at left back. You got Lewis Hall. You got O'Reilly. Both of them. Like it's a hard choice to pick. Right? You see O'Reilly's on form right now. Lewis Hall is on form right now. Right back. That's a bit of an issue because obviously Reece James. If Reece James was fit, he's guaranteed.
We've got bare right backs, man.
We've got loads. Livramento, that's another one.
Livramento. Don't forget Trent still out there.
Yeah, but I don't know. None of these managers rate him. Like, how is he not in the squad? Like, what the hell? For friendly?
Don't know. But there was a few that weren't in the squad, though, weren't there? There was a few that were just completely left out.
Yeah, but
he took loads of players, but there was a few like notable names that weren't in the squad whatsoever.
Yeah, but that's unfair on Trent. Have you seen him recently? He's been playing very well, like defensively as well. Like defensively, he's been his standout. Like,
but then maybe Tuchel's like, I don't need to see Trent. I've got no need to see Trent right now. I know what he can do. There's no point in being involved in a squad, dragging him over from Spain, time out of a busy schedule to just play half hour. And I know exactly what he can do. I might as well look at some other players.
Maybe he needs to play because he hasn't always been picked this season. And I did read that the Real Madrid players that didn't go to international duty worked pretty hard by Arbeloa. So maybe he was like, he's better off there and just grafting and get him playing more regularly.
Get some fitness back up. That might actually be a benefit to England come the summer. Someone that hasn't played a full season of football can go in there fresh and firing.
Yeah, but for me, it doesn't look good not being in this squad just before the squad he picks. When there's 26 players, because you said it's the biggest squad now he picked, isn't it?
Yeah, he picked I think he picked over 30.
And
in football,
he picked 26. Like, it don't look good.
In football, sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. Everyone's 100%. Mustard when they're not playing.
Someone gets out injured and it's when he returns from injury, we're going to be
close. Then that's what it's going to come down to. If someone
comes back and he's got 2 left feet, you're like, oh, God, I wish he was injured again.
Remember how shit he was now.
Oh, dude. We need to reach James fit. That's what we need.
Yeah,
definitely. I do like Livramento, so it's not like the end of the world if Reece James is out.
But Tuchel used to play Reece James in right of a back three when he was at Chelsea. So
yeah, we don't want none of that crap. No back threes out here.
Depends on the playing. As long as he adapts it at the right time.
How are we feeling about centre backs for England?
Maguire's starting.
I think he does need to start though, but that's kind of.
I like it.
It's the shallowest position for me out of the whole squad.
Exactly.
There's 2, maybe 3 until you start naming names and you're like, oh, that's a bit dodgy.
I do like, well, you got Gay, you got Maguire's on form.
See, you've named 2, and I'm already thinking.
I'm struggling. Tamori?
Tamori's done well in it.
Tamori. So
I've always backed Tamori.
Tamori, Gahey, and Stones, if and when fit, are the 3 that I would say are the
Guaranteed.
standouts.
They love Dan Burn.
But then below that, you've got Dan Burn, who I don't rate as a Newcastle fan.
Yeah.
Konza
at Villa.
John Stones, even though he's never fit.
John Stones is one of the top 3. Stones, Gahey, and Tamori are the top 3 for me. And then below that, it's all a bit, really.
Maguire's right in the right circumstance.
Play him in the 3, he probably looks class. Just play him in the middle of a 3 to head and tackle everything, and he'll look all right.
Like simple team.
Yeah. You take England Maguire over Man United Maguire. He's a bit like Pickford. I think he's better for England.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Like, I genuinely would. I'd actually start him.
After his first
couple of years,
like
that for England, though, you don't really see him absolutely lose his head for England. He's all right. So I'd put him there. But then you've got Gay, who's also left-sided. No, does he play? He plays left-sided centre back.
He can. I think Gay can do both, though.
You think he can do both?
Gay can play either side. He's one of them. I think he played left just because at Palace, because they didn't have one that was naturally left.
Does England have a left-sided centre back?
Dan Burn.
No. Like a natural left foot.
Dan Burn, yeah.
Right. Has England got a competent
Tyrone Mings.
Tyrone Mings.
Tyrone Mings.
Oh Christ! I don't think we have.
Luke Shaw.
No.
You played left back.
That was a centre half.
Another one who'd work in a 3.
In the back 3.
Another one who'd work.
Yeah, but just as 2 centre halves, there isn't a natural left side centre half.
If you're going forward at the back, you're not playing Luke Shaw left centre back, are you?
Oh hell no!
Come on,
hell no!
Just never happening. That.
Yeah.
Never ever happening. So what are people saying? So what would you say? What would the 11 be? Who's going in goal?
Pickford. There's no one else.
Pickford.
Even though I do like Dean Henderson.
Right, Dean Henderson, yeah.
Yeah, man, I do like. I had this argument with Jordan before. We had a debate over Pickford and Henderson, man. I do like Henderson.
Henderson's one of them mid-range goalies. You need someone a little bit better than that, I think.
He's a good
Trafford
shot.
would be second choice, wouldn't he?
Trafford's my second choice.
Yeah, but he's clumsy. He's a bit shaky.
I think he seems to be just getting to the stage where it looks like he's growing out of it slightly. Remember, he's still like super young.
Yeah. But what about Henderson for penalties though? Henderson better.
Even Jordan Pickford can read a water bowl. It'll be all right.
He's got pictures on it. He doesn't need to read.
It's not that bad. Pickford's actually good at pens.
No words.
He's good at pens.
He'll have the player number and a picture. That's all he needs to see.
So right back, I'll go with Reece James.
Let's just pretend everybody's fit. So right back, Reece James. We're going back 4, yeah? So Reece James, left back.
Ooh, this one's tough.
O'Reilly.
But I like Lewis Hall, man.
So do I, but at the moment,
I like Lewis Hall.
Depends what you want to do. But at the minute, O'Reilly offers a lot.
Pretty much similar, though, isn't it?
If you're going Reece James on the right, for me, it has to be Lewis Hall. O'Reilly gets forward and central too often to have both him and Reece James in the same side for me.
Fair enough.
If you're going Livramento right, then it's O'Reilly left for me.
O'Reilly can be stuffed as well
when it comes
to defending. He's a bit shaky sometimes when it comes to defending as well. So they've conceded a few goals off his side.
So you need an actual left back. If you're going to play Reece James right back, you need an actual left back.
Rather
than someone who's going to end up in mad attacking positions.
Yeah, I'll go Lewis as well.
Depends where you put in O'Reilly. Luke Shaw still deserves to be in the squad as well.
Yeah.
3 left backs.
Very true.
Like 3 possible left backs for England. Unheard of.
You wouldn't do that.
Like we were saying earlier, if he does then pivot to a back 3 and he wants to tuck one of them in, it's going to be Luke Shaw plays left centre back at a 3, and then you can have O'Reilly as the left wing back, which works really well.
It's good to have options and to look flexible, because maybe the fear of being that flexible is more dangerous than actually doing it.
Yeah. And also, O'Reilly has tucked in and played CM for City a few times. Not just tucking in from fullback, actually starting a game in central midfield for Man City this season.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Which is his natural position. So,
Two centre backs.
Centre halves.
Gay, 100%.
Gay Maguire.
And Maguire, yeah.
Fully fit, I'm going Gay Stones.
Yeah, fully fit, I'd say Stones, but it's not happening. So, unfortunately, I don't think it will happen. I thought maybe he would not be injured by then, but will he be fit?
Does he get picked?
At the minute, I genuinely think
I'm like that with that. I'm like, does he? If he doesn't play like the last, how many? Man City don't even have too many games left. Actually, if they get far in the FA Cup, yeah. So you got 8 games left in the Prem. FA Cup, if they get through, there's not too many games left to prove for him to get in the squad.
I reckon it starts Gahey, Maguire, but ideally I'd rather Stones because he's a lovely footballer.
Yeah,
you got to go off people in form as well. For United, he's one of the first names on the team sheet now.
I think you can accommodate Maguire more because when you go to the 2 players ahead of him, I think it allows you he's not going to be left stranded.
Yeah,
and I think that's important with the two players ahead of him. I know when it's a big criticism these days to play 3 centre halves, but you do that if 2 centre halves are not protected. And with the 2, I think most of us would pick ahead of him. He's never going to be that isolated.
Yeah,
it's not going to be left.
That's very true. That's the point. Very true.
Apparently he's fit. Apparently Stones is fit now.
Was he in the squad? In the England squad?
No, he might have been named, but I think he was injured and had to go back.
Oh, for fuck's sake! See, nah, he's not.
He's not listed as injured. He's not listed as injured at the minute, though.
They need to update that. He's not.
He was on the bench against Uruguay, apparently.
Oh wow!
So maybe he was one of them that he just had in the squad to have about, and then got released back to City, like Arsenal have done with every single player apart from Havertz.
Apart from Ben White. Fuck, Ben White.
Oh, has he stayed with the squad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, so who we going centre mid? What are we going, flat 3, or are we going sort of more of like 4-2-3-1?
I was going to go 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, who we going? Like that, though, do we?
Rice and Anderson.
Oh yeah, Elliot Anderson. Far, but yeah, by far.
The rise of Anderson in the past couple of years, and then to fit he's played really well at Forest, but he realistically seamlessly fitted in.
He's too good for
the England side.
He's too good for Nottingham Forest. He's better than everyone in that team. Honestly, he's good. Have you seen the rumors? Chris Woods. Yeah. Maybe not Chris Woods. But there's rumors of him wanting to go straight up to City or United.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah,
he's a good player with
that team.
He offers a lot, and he offers a lot. Obviously, he's good on the ball and everything, but he does other things well. He brings other things to the party. It's not just what he does on the ball.
Yeah,
he's quite well rounded though, isn't he? That's the thing. A bit like Rice, he can do most things and everything is competent. There's nothing he's really weak at.
Mm-hmm.
And having the 2 of them, that's if Rice is fit, of course. Going such an injury.
What's the matter? We need him.
we hope he recovers inside.
What's the matter with you? We need all our best players fit. Let's not hope for injuries out here.
Them 2 is now done.
Okay, pretty standard double pivot. Who we going in the 10?
Interesting.
I
think this is probably the trickiest spot to fill.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Jude because of his name. I'm not a big fan of him. I've his presence.
I've got 2 in mind myself. Although initially, for the first 6 months of the season, I would have said you'd have been mad not to pick Rodgers.
Yeah.
But his form's tailed off a little bit. But with Bellingham, he's mustard. But sometimes I think he only trusts another 3 players out of the team with the ball. Don't pass to anyone else.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Or he tries to do too much himself. Like, he can do it, but you can't do it every time because then you're easy to defend against.
And that's the last place you would want him to play is a number 10 if he's doing all that.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. I never really liked him at 10. I always wanted him in there with Rice, but if we've got Anderson there now.
Yeah, you got to push him forward, yeah.
Or you could go to 3.
You're flat 3.
3 with him.
Yeah. Could go flat 3,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he gets a bit too superstar. Like, and I know it worked at Madrid for that year where he was unreal, but it's a bit different, and there's lots of other options. Other people that can play the 10. Foden's not playing. Palmer don't look good.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Firing with that, yeah.
Is there any other suggestions in 10?
Not really.
Not really. You're sort of just naming names for the sake of wanting to sound cool if you go with anyone out of the ones we've just mentioned, to be fair.
Yeah.
Outside of them,
really
you've got like start chucking in like a Morgan Gibbs White, which is nowhere near good enough, to be fair, to be in the same conversation.
Good shout though. No. Just under though. No, we got that list.
Yeah, it's the next level down. But when you're naming 3 10s already, like,
who are not having a good season,
you're not going to say let's start Morgan Gibbs White, are you? You bank on one of the others being on form.
I'd have had him more of a backup for Anderson sort of thing. I think he's good deeper because he makes them bursting runs through. And that's when he looks good for Forest.
Yeah,
he could do a bit of everything.
I do.
So would you not? Are you not having Walton then?
I thought he looked all right when he come on the other night, but
not over good.
I don't know. Maybe it's tougher because Palace are not doing as well this year, so he's not catching your eye.
What? Forest are?
Yeah, but
he's standout for Forest, isn't he?
I don't know what it is.
Gibbs White's a little bit more attacking than Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton's a player that thrives with a team that's got the ball a lot more, and he's just playing rather than having to dig in and try and drag the team through games. I think Morgan Gibbs White thrives on that a little bit more than Adam Wharton does.
And that's what we want to watch, though. We don't want to watch people passing. We want to attack.
Okay. Just to add a little clarity to the conversation we're having here. We're actually having a conversation about having 2 Nottingham Forest centre midfielders starting for England in the World Cup while they're facing a relegation battle.
I didn't say start. I didn't want to.
Let's apply some logic to what we're doing right now, because that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
I didn't say start because he's not starting over Rice. Let's be real. But yeah, I meant in the squad.
Okay, yeah, in and around the squad I'll have, but if you've got 2 starting centre midfielders from a team in a relegation battle,
it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Big up Peter Horowitz. Good to see you on the show. Gibbs White has become so underrated that he's now overrated. I love that.
I like him. I like his energy.
I do like Gibbs White. Gibbs White is someone that I'd look at as if he was available in the summer, he's a massive upgrade on Joe Linton. Like, that's the kind of Gibbs. I'm not just playing it down, but it just doesn't make any logical sense to have him and Anderson starting.
Oh yeah.
No, hell no, yeah. No.
So it's going to be. He'll probably end up being Bellingham because unless Villa go on a bit of a storm again,
I'd still have Rodgers.
We don't need to turn Morgan Gibbs White as an attacking mid. I'd still have Rodgers, but I think Rodgers still comes into the conversation, even if you're good. For me, I'd play, as much as he's not having a good season, I'd play probably, if we're definitely playing with a 10, Palmer. Just because I feel like he's got a little bit of that big stage X factor about him.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I do. I want to say no so bad because what he's looking at right now, but in a tournament, we're talking about something different. He can come up with some magic. Yeah, and he's probably one of our most creative players in the squad.
Yeah.
So,
like this, he's either going to win you the game or he's getting dragged at half time because he's having a mare.
Yeah.
And nothing in the middle.
I'm leaning towards winning us the game.
And my biggest criticisms of England over the last few years is that we just don't do anything out of the norm. It's all very structured the same. Yeah. There's no one that's actually trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck in any kind of way. And Cole Palmer's just seems to be that type of player. He likes to drop in deep, get the ball, go on a little mazy run, not just stick to his little role that he's meant to go on.
Yeah, he's not padding his stats, is he, when he plays? He just goes out and plays.
Not quite sure that's for today's show, Peter. I'm not quite sure that's one for today. So what are we saying? Wide players. We'll go left first because I feel left is probably more of a conversation. Who are you starting on the left-hand side? Because I feel like this is where Morgan Rogers comes into the conversation a little bit.
Yeah. While we were talking about this, I started to think towards the left-hand side, and I'm like, I started to go, are we just like shoehorning people out there?
My mind, so before the game against Uruguay, my mind was Rashford. Like it was, like
it
had to be Rashford. But then
you watched it, you went, no. I
was like, oh no, not this again.
Yeah,
it does the right things, but then I don't know. It's just the ending.
I don't know. I think he does things. You go, oh, he's done really well there, and then he spoils it with a terrible pass or a terrible decision.
We don't want that.
There was one point he was on the edge of the area, right, and he was doing that usual, I'm going to cut inside and shoot. And the left back made that great run. We're talking like 50, 60-yard run for the overlap. And because it's Rashford, you think he's going to tuck inside and shoot. So it's the perfect time to lay in the fullback. And he cut inside and got tackled. And you're like, how old are you now? You're still making these poor decisions. If you're not making the correct decisions at this age, playing at Barcelona of all places, then it's just, maybe it's not going to click. Maybe you're not a left winger anymore.
Well, the media will tell you he was our best player.
What?
Because he was out. He was like he was doing a lot.
He run once. He run past 3 players that he was quicker than. That doesn't make you good. It just makes you quick.
No, I thought he was all over the pitch, man. I thought he did well in that sense. He stood out, but it weren't like effective. It was still. It weren't like the game was still 1-1. Like nothing.
Rogers, Gordon's going to go for pure nuisance factor. We've got Kane taking penalties, so we could really do with Gordon falling over, just dangling that leg out.
You know what? That's a shot. I like that stuff. That's a shot. He's a menace, you know. He'll get a lot of pens.
Right, he's great work ethic, but the problem is someone has to know that all he can do is get to the byline and then pull it back. He never I don't see him cross enough, and when he does, it's not very good.
But no one does. Rashford don't.
Well, I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't know if Rogers will. They're all right-footed.
But if you're taking 2, who do you take? If you take 1 and someone as a backup, who do you guys take?
I think all 3 of the players we speak about, I think all 3 go.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so. Because Rogers ain't. We're not looking at Rogers for left wing. We're looking at Rogers all across. The 3. So
bear in mind that all 3 of them can play different positions as well. Rogers can play 10 and left. Gordon's been playing 9 for us for a little while now. So worst comes to worst. Even Rashford's played through the middle for Barca a few times this season. So it's one of them worst comes to worst because the backups for Cade aren't exactly riveting either, are they?
That's a tough. Yeah, we'll get in. That's going to be a long conversation. That
one. So who would people settle on, or if you had to pick your left winger now or your wide left player now, who would you settle on?
Rogers,
Gordon, definitely Gordon.
As much as I said Rogers at the start of the conversation, I probably would go Gordon.
I can't see Rogers on the left. I can't do it.
He does it a bit.
Wait a minute. All right.
But he's not starting there.
Yeah, Nick Gordon's not starting left for Newcastle at the minute. He's been playing through the middle all year, pretty much.
I'll asterisk my decision. In a game you should be winning and where you're going to dominate the ball, Rogers. In a game for a little bit more backs to the wall, got to look quick counter, Gordon.
Yeah.
Fair point.
And I'm like,
that's it.
As Mitch well knows, I'm very far from Gordon's biggest fan, but he can contribute. I'm happy for him to contribute in certain circumstances, and that is definitely it. Because as much as I don't think he's great on the ball, his work rate is astonishing.
Yeah,
and just simply being quick causes problems. No one wants to defend against that.
Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah,
I've got Gordon, but then I did like Stoke Point.
Yeah.
It's different games, isn't it? So different games, but
yeah.
You could roll it out. You could roll it out for a few different positions as well, though. To be fair,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
So right on the right hand side.
This one's gonna disappoint me. I'm not even. I don't even want to say Saka. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's just not it. He's just not
it all season. When you're talking about Madueke not being too far behind him this season, you're like,
that's
really?
That's shocking.
Really? And then after that, if you're not starting either of those two, there's only one man left.
Bowen.
Yeah.
No.
No. Do you know what's funny? It just doesn't. I don't know if he tries too hard in England to get into the right spaces and do too many things.
Who?
It just Bowen.
Oh, okay.
Because all the things that look really good for West Ham, it don't work for England. I think West Ham are like, when he does well for West Ham, he's on the break, he's running at people, things like that. He's getting people one-on-one. And because he's sort of sneaky quick. He's not outright quick, but somehow he still beats people with like the jink and whatnot.
Yeah.
But when he's in England, he's usually trying to run against the fullback with the midfielder up his arse, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
And then the ball never seems to drop to him, or he sees with things. You know when players cut in and you're like, everyone feels you should shoot, but he's like, I should pass this.
Yeah.
Because he's on the big stage.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'd say the only reason I'd start Saka is because other teams will think that he's good and they'll adjust what they want to do because Saka's there. The threat of Saka at the minute is greater than what he will actually do.
Yeah.
He's got to lift it. I'm not going to lie.
I feel sorry for Bowen.
Horrible.
I actually like Bowen there. I know what you mean. It's a bit like he just doesn't suit the way England plays.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It just doesn't work. And on paper it should. And then he goes out there, like I said, it never falls right for him. And yeah.
Or if he has a shot, someone will block it. If he has a shot, he'll get blocked by his own man, or a keeper pulls out a worldie or a block, and you think it's just not going to go.
Yeah.
But
I will say though, I saw a tweet today about Saka, and they compared him. He's just Anthony with an English tax.
Oh gosh.
And I'm sorry. That just absolutely done me. He has had that. I think Anthony's got more goals than him this year as well. That absolutely done me. Because he has been, and I think even Arsenal fans, he's been so disappointing.
It's bad. He is looking like Anthony. It's so bad. Like, you know, when someone is doing absolutely nothing in every game.
Do you reckon he's been flogged out? Me and Mitch said for a good few years now that he's getting flogged out at Arsenal. Like, he was asked when he should have been rested and looked after.
Yeah.
He was played. He was played till he was dog tired. And maybe like
that's it. That probably is it. But maybe as well, he's probably seen like, okay, now for once we brought in a right winger, and obviously Dalman's making a name for himself as well. So he's probably looking over his shoulder, and that's probably getting him a bit, because before that he had no one taking his spot. But then you got Madueke starting to make noise, not too much noise, but he's there sometimes. Dalman at 16, like what was screaming for him, ready to start like now. Like I don't care how old he is. Like
you lot are mad. I'm sorry, but you lot are mad.
Right.
That's crazy talk.
What, him starting at 16?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why is your mouth?
Let's not do this.
Why are your mouths ready to
Let's not do this. We did the same thing with the other two brothers last year. Let's not do it again, man.
With you?
The two players that we don't even hear about no more. Guarnieri and whatever that left back's called.
This is different, man. This is different.
This generational let's not do it again, please.
You see his goal? This is different. The touches
we saw the goal. We saw the goall. Okay, we saw the goal. That's fine.
You see the touch? That was different. That weren't Guarnieri. That weren't Lewis Skelly.
I'm not dogging it, right? But Tottenham done the same thing, right, with Mikey Moore. He's this, he's that. He's gone to Scotland. He's right. There you go. That's exactly the point. There was a point where everyone was screaming for the rooftops. He needed space. Gone to Scotland. He started well. He went rough. He's doing all right now. He turned out an all right player. He ain't going to be your world beater, mate. he ain't going to be the be all and end all. Saka will still be in front of him in 2 years' time if he's still there. Trust me, he will be. He will not be doing that same stuff.
I'm telling you now.
You lot are so gassed over him. It's embarrassing. Nah. I'm doing it. It's embarrassing, bro.
He's taking his spot.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to say it. I don't care if it's online. You're just breading the geezer. He ain't all that. I'm sorry. He's got nothing. Just you're breading him. You know you are. I admire you. Happy for him. You're just purely breading him. Every one of you Arsenal fans.
Into the early 2000s.
That was a throwback right there.
Please start clipping shit.
Yeah, but if everyone knows I'm right, and that's why everyone's laughing. It's pure excitement.
You
just pure excitement over nothing.
You're just haters. You lot are seeing what we're seeing.
No. We can be subjective with what we're seeing, Smith. It was a great goal. It's a fantastic moment. But for me, it's not even the best teenage moment we've seen in the Premier League this season. So let's not pretend that this guy is the truth.
Because one could have scored a winning goal.
Okay?
Because the other one scored a winning goal. He's a baller as well. I'm screaming for
him. He looks a better player to me.
I'm screaming. Nah, man. Nah. You know what? I can't argue with that. I can't argue with
Gamoa.
I do love him. I can't argue with that one.
What? I don't even.
But we've seen a lot more of him.
But that's the point. We've seen more of him, and he's effective consistently. And we get it. He got a kind of assist, and he scored a good goal against Everton. But if you look at it subjectively, it's a Pickford mistake after he got locked down by Mikalenko, and then he scored when the goalie was up for a corner.
No, but I'm not even on about the goal. I'm on about the touch he got round. Whoever slid, I can't remember who slid.
It was a nice little body swerve. It was a nice body swerve, Samir.
Thank you.
You could go out and watch many players of whatever age do good body swerves.
At 16.
That doesn't make sense, man.
It was the 2 touches.
Mate, you should have seen my snake hips at 13, Samir. I was mushing.
No, I'm just saying.
If body swerve is to catch you up, then you're even in a worse position than I thought you was at the start of this conversation.
What did you say?
If that one body service was gassed you up so much, you're actually in a worse position than I thought you were.
I'm just saying, like, it's just ooze.
You know why, Mitch?
Age and a big on stage 60,000. You're not watching this. Like,
I'm like we saw it. We all saw it. It's a fantastic moment, but you're overhyping it.
No, not really. I'm just saying.
You wanted to start now, so you want this 16-year-old to come in and start now in the team that we're hearing is the best team in Europe, the most complete squad we've ever seen in life. You want a 16-year-old to start on the wing now.
No, we're not. Let's be real. We don't really want that. Like, of course not. But like we're saying, we've seen enough. Like as a joke, just start the guy because he is that good, and you never know what could happen if he were to start.
We heard the same thing about 2 players last season that are now where?
But that's the thing. Did we sell the Diamond out on loan? No, we didn't do any of that. Lewis Kelly, it's unfair on him. I understand because we've got two left backs who are older than him, and I think that's what it pretty much comes down to. It comes down to experience.
One of them wasn't even here last year, though, were they?
Also,
Lewis Kelly was playing.
Samir, you don't drop your right winger who's on 300 bags a week.
I know you don't. That's the problem. That is the problem.
No matter how good the person is below him.
Let's look at football now. Like, who looks better on the ball, Saka or Diamond? Like, this is what what we're talking about. Oh, shit. Bowen does look better than Saka on the ball as well. But
Bowen does better. Don't take penalties and corners.
I don't know. I think Saka.
He's a good young player, but let's not overhype the kid.
Right, let's not overhype. I don't want him to be overhyped because at the same time they're really talking about him for England and shit. Like,
win England.
Who's talking about him for England?
Media.
Who?
Not even Tuchel.
No.
Must be in the squad.
No. A certain club's social media and their fans, yes. Anyone else on the planet, no.
It is not us.
Get that.
I'm not gonna say the B word again, but it is. You're fully B wording that kid.
Bro, I swear
to
you.
It. Say it.
You're
breading him. You're breading him.
I just told you, media.
I wish Sinclair was here.
It's all
Honestly, he's a tidy player, but you're basing this all on one touch.
No,
Can I put number 60,000 there? Oh, can you imagine if he'd done it at Wembley? There's like 90,000. Like, mate, I don't know what you want from this. Bro, it makes no sense what you're saying. He could be a good player. He may become a good player, but bruv, come on, man.
He will.
See that?
I believe
Calm
he
down.
will, man.
Take a breath. Put some Vicks on your chest and calm down. Just please.
You're talking about Mikey Moore.
Bro, there was one point Spurs fans were gassed about him because he was left-footed and he looks like Waddle. He does this. Yeah, he had a couple of half-decent games. He ain't making a difference.
When it comes to you,
I remember when
Not
you
yet.
guys were excited about Jose Dominguez.
Now you're talking.
I think the only one and two only good youth player you've had was Harry Kane. That stuck around, by the way.
Harry Kane wasn't a good youth player. Let's not do that.
Not as in youth, but like he's come from the youth and he's
He
made.
came through the youth.
Can I just
system,
say
but he was
something,
not
right?
a good youth player.
No, Samir, I'll be honest. Stock's come to a game with me, Grooms, and Sam, and we watched him in Europa League when Harry Redknapp was there, and we all went, "This geezer's gash."
No.
Like,
I remember.
he was
was
not.
horrible.
I mean, mate,
He
his
was
touch was awful. Honestly,
He's never gonna make it.
you know, there was nearly inquests into his touch. Honestly, it was so bad. The BBC was looking into his touch. It was really rough. Like it was, and then the geezer like 2 seasons later, banging in goals for fun. But it just shows like no one thought much of him then. Now look now.
Yeah.
And then he's doing all right, but he's also playing in a very good team.
Yeah, well, if he gets injured now, like I'd say England hopes a dash because there is no one else.
No
one else is getting a goal.
We forgot to talk about strikers. We just went off there. We spoke about the wingers, and then
I don't even think we really selected a right winger either, to be honest.
No,
No, we argued about it. I want Bowen to play, but Saka will start.
Yeah,
We kind of all said that's who we don't want to play, basically.
Yeah.
No one picked someone they want. We just all decided there's each piece of people we don't want.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's even anybody else to throw into the mix, and I literally can't think of anybody.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Just
It's
so
horrible. I
short,
thought it would be
isn't it?
better than the left. The left was.
Do you know what? At the beginning of the season, I genuinely thought Eze was going to go to Arsenal, play a lot, and have it locked in England in the World Cup. But total opposites happened.
Right,
We not even spoke about it.
First mention of Eze as well.
Yeah, we've not even spoke about him. That's rude, man. That's so
Yeah,
rude.
killing careers.
That's so rude. Speaking of number 10s, yeah, that's so rude.
Hey, he plays for your team.
Yeah.
You can bring him up, rude boy.
Yeah, that's so true. Man.
Your problem.
My bad.
Yeah, is Walcott still playing? Again, so you've got Rodgers, Palmer. Like we say, Foden's not played very well this year, but when it comes to shove, we'll be in and around it just because he's Phil Foden at the minute.
Which ain't fair, by the way. How many times are we going to say this? And we've said this so many times. Oh, Phil Foden is not playing very well. Phil Foden is not playing very well. Every time. It's always leading up to tournament.
Yeah, no, wait. We say everybody says that about Phil Foden when he doesn't play well.
Yeah, and that's a lot.
The facts of the matter is right now that productive-wise and input-wise, output-wise even, he's still had a better season than the guy that we've just said is going to start on the right.
Oh,
I don't know.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he has.
Output-wise, he hasn't, no?
I don't know. I don't think he has. Has he scored that many goals this season?
I haven't even looked, but I'm going to look now.
Yeah, I don't know. And like the standards ain't really that high. We're talking about
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can't really dog Foden for it when the guy that we just said is basically going to start on the right.
You're right.
You can't even tell me confidently that Saka's got better output than him this season.
I'm not watching that stupid idiot stat, man. He's pissed
No,
me
but
off.
you like if we're saying Saka's definitely starting for England on the right, you should know for a
No,
fact.
but only because we haven't got.
He's had better output than the guy that we're saying
No,
shouldn't
but only-
be here. He's not been playing well. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but only because we ain't got anyone on the right. I don't even want Saka on the right. Like I'm being so honest. He's pissed me off this season. I don't even want him on the right now. But like we don't talk about Saka like we talk about Foden in a way like, every now and then, no, Foden is not playing well. Oh, Foden's not playing. And I'm hearing this God, how many seasons? He has one good season, falls off the next, have a good season, falls off the next, have a good season, falls off the next. There's no consistency with him at all.
Okay, I'm going to do this in minutes because I like to do it in minutes rather than games.
Let's go games.
No, games can hide. Games can hide the truth.
Because he's been benched. That's why.
Yeah, but
Wait. Who's been benched?
Foden.
Okay, so just to tell you right now, Saka has played 150 minutes more.
Okay. Well,
And he's been benched, yeah?
Are we talking all comps?
We're talking all comps, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to talk league? He's played 180 minutes more in the league, Saka has.
Okay, let's go to the stats, please.
Cool.
I think it
over here, isn't it?
So 2,869 minutes for Saka, yeah?
Yeah.
9 goals, 7 assists. 2,723 minutes for Foden, 10 goals, 5 assists. So there's one in it.
How many goals against
one in it?
How many goals against Exeter? How many goals against that Exeter team when they faced in the FA Cup and beat 10-2?
He hasn't scored. He hasn't scored in the FA Cup this season, so unlucky.
This conversation's got me pulling faces like I'm
Unlucky, Samir. And guess what? Foden doesn't take pens or corners.
No, but like I'm saying
He's looking a little bit here, isn't it?
I'm not putting down Foden and bigging up Saka. That's the thing. That's the difference. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing about Foden. Like he's good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Like it's just like, is this a good player to you? Like, is this someone who should guarantee to get in the English?
No one said he was guaranteed. My point was we had just said that Saka's going to start on the right, and then we started on a conversation that looked like we were putting down Phil Foden, and I was just like, whoa, we can't.
No, but
the two things can't really coincide properly because they're having very similar-ish kind of seasons.
Of course, but
if someone turned around and went, right, I'm going to start Foden on the left, and there's uproar, you can't be, well, how can there be uproar?
Yeah, but that's the thing. With Saka, you can give him this one season off.
Has Saka ever won Premier League Player of the Year?
No.
So why does he get more grace than the guy that has?
Because it's always up, down with this guy. Saka.
That wasn't my question. Why should Saka get more grace than the guy that has?
My thing is, he's won Player of the Year. Okay, so what's he done after that?
So what has Saka done ever?
What do you mean what's Saka done ever? He's done played consistently.
Name accolades. Name one accolade.
He's won FA Cup.
Foden's done that how many times?
Yeah,
but how many other trophies?
But I'm not speaking about that.
How many trophies did Man City win in the season that Foden got Player of the Year and Man City Player of the Year?
He's playing for Manchester City.
No, but he won both. He won their Player of the Year, so he was the best player in the best team. How many trophies?
Oh, what Foden?
And the best player in the league that season. How many trophies? And you're talking about Saka's FA Cup when he was a left back from 6 years ago. Let's not do it. Let's not do Saka's FA Cup when he was playing.
Yeah, but how do we have talks about Saka going? Oh yeah, you know what? He's been having a poor season. Oh, he's having a good season. Oh, you know,
because no one wants to talk. The media don't want to talk about Saka though. That's the problem. They always want to talk about other players. He's one of the most protected players in the league when it comes to media talk.
How?
Because he's been pretty bang average for 18 months.
Yeah, and
bottles big moments regularly, misses big pens over and over again.
One time.
Twice.
For England. And we just
the only 2 pens he's ever had to take.
Are we just going to keep going back to that? We're not going to say the amount of winning goals he scored for us, the amount of winning pens he scored for us. After that one penalty. That's the thing, though, man. I don't know, man. All this conversation.
That's what that was, a bit stat padding.
Do you know the weird thing? I don't get your arguments, Samir, because everything you're saying about Saka, you could say the same thing about Foden. And that's what Mitch is saying. They're exactly the same.
Mitch has done this.
They're exactly the same, bro.
No, but Mitch has done this. I spoke about Foden. He's gone to Saka.
You're missing my point.
I'm not saying
Foden over Saka. I'm saying if you're going to throw it at Foden, you have to throw the same stuff at Saka. That's all I'm saying.
Which I did. From the off.
No, you did not. You did not.
I did not.
Weird. You're doing that weird thing again, Samir, about Arsenal players.
Wait a minute. Did I not cuss Saka from the beginning?
It's what's it called? I can't remember. Bro, what he's saying is they're the same thing. If you have one argument with one, you have it with the other. You could alternate and put them in, and they're literally the same dude. I don't know why you're so like upset about it.
No, because as soon as we started talking about right wings, I was said from the off, I don't want to play this guy right wing. Like he's been that bad.
Then why'd you get mad when someone else has mentioned?
Then I said about the Foden one. The Foden one was like everyone's talking about Foden's having a bad season, and all I said was I've heard that time and time again. Like, is there anything wrong with that?
Right. So just using your
that's
logic,
also proving my point, because how many times do you hear people saying, Saka's having a bad season in the media?
I don't.
No. Mitch,
exactly. That's my point.
Give me 1 second, Mitch. 1 second. So you said Foden has one good season, one bad season. One good season, one bad season. Each season is 12 months. Mitch just said Saka's been awful for 18 months.
Why are we talking about Saka?
That's a season and a half he's been bad for. So if you go by that average,
going over to Saka, just leave him out of this. I'm just talking about Foden. Like I'm tired of hearing from the media, Foden, he's a great player, and then the season after, he's bad, and then the season after that, he's a great player, and then all I want is consistency. That's all I want. I want him to be consistent. Just
you're right. It's Saka's consistent. He's been awful for 18 months. Right. Okay.
Oh my God. Even if Saka wasn't consistent, leave him out of this conversation. Please. We're not talking about his Foden.
So we've done it.
So we all agree. I would say we all agree Bowen's going straight in, yeah. So
yeah, and he'll get dragged after the first game because he's had enough. And Foden wins us the World Cup.
To be fair, I was about to say, doesn't even get. So do you think they'll take 3 wingers as well then? Because you got Madueke, Saka, and Bowen.
I don't think Madueke should be on the plane.
I do not.
I think Palmer can do a job out there. Rodgers can do a job out there.
If one of them's got to miss out, it's got to be Madueke.
Yeah, but he seems to like.
But somehow I just get this funny feeling that Bowen's just got that tainted West Ham luck.
Oh yeah,
and
maybe
it's almost like Tuchel will be pressured into taking the backup Arsenal winger. I don't know. I just get a feeling.
I mean, he seems to like him though. I think he starts on like.
Yeah, I mean,
is he injured now anyway?
Well, he ran into someone quite nastily on the Friday. Sorry.
Don't know.
Oh my God, we've only got 18 minutes to talk about who's gonna, watch Harry Kane play. 94 minutes every game.
The whole tournament.
Well, it's the last position to name, and it's the one that's literally stonewall. Unless an injury happens, there's no choice whatsoever in any match of football.
Nah.
We might as well just talk about backups, isn't it? Like we'd say Kane.
Do you know what?
As a backup.
Now we're on to Kane, yeah. I think that actually makes a bigger point for Gordon to start on the left. Because he's the one player in that whole team that when Kane drops off, is going to go in the gap that he leaves. I don't think anybody else makes that.
As well.
Yeah, Bowen's the only other person that we've really had a proper conversation about that would try and fill that gap if Kane dropped in a little bit of space.
It's very important and should be played on because again, Harry Kane is someone you got to have your centre half looking at him and you got to have your holding mid looking at him.
Yeah,
because he does.
Yeah.
Although I'd like him to be in the box, he's never just going to stay in there anymore.
Yeah.
So you've really got to. If he's going to do it, you've got to make sure you utilise that space that he's leaving.
But that's a good point. If you do that, then if he isn't playing, you change those 3 players.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have Gordon, and you wouldn't say Gordon and Bowen if you're going to have a Calvert-Lewin, because that geezer's just going to stand in the box and look for.
Yeah, stand in the box. And he's going to wait for
crosses. And not stand. Yeah, do you know what I mean? That header. Yeah, that's bread and butter for him as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much grease in his hair.
Maybe his purple patch this season went too soon.
It did. To pick him over Danny Welbeck right now, who's on form, as well. For me,
I'm a lover of Danny Welbeck,
I do like Danny,
but that's like
he could have been the backup to Kane, you know.
I kind of feel
If
like
you
he should be
don't-
retired.
If you want your
He's been around
backup
forever.
to,
Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem.
You need
But
Fred as a
he's
backup.
still
You need
good.
impact. If you're coming on because we need to score.
Yeah,
You want someone bang.
he's
Like,
better than Calvert-Lewin. Sorry, guys, go ahead.
yeah, but it depends what you want from your backup. Like, if you're bringing on Danny Welbeck as your backup, our centre back's really going to be worried about Danny Welbeck, who's going to drop in and try and create space for someone else to be running in beyond again. It doesn't really cause a different problem, does it? It just it brings on a player who's a little bit, a lot worse at it than Harry Kane is. Surely you want to bring someone on that's actually going to bring a bit of fear to the centre backs. That's going to just occupy at least one of them at all times.
We ain't got that.
you see, I think Watkins does that. The problem is he's not had the goal scoring season we're accustomed to from him.
Yeah.
But he still occupies people. He'll always run channels. He will constantly make the runs. The problem is this season he's not getting the goals to reflect that. And sometimes that happens as a striker. You do all the things you used to do, but the ball just don't come. And then you look a poor player for it. And then you go chasing things that you never used to. And then the goals come even less. But I think he would become on someone that occupies. He's not lightning quick, but he can still travel. He makes runs. He's a big lad as well.
Yeah, but fear. We're talking
You
about
look at him, compare him to the other choices. You've got Solanke, you've got Calvert-Lewin. Watkins is the better player. Watkins is the most.
If you're going off,
Solanke makes you defend in a way.
Mitch has gone with bringing on someone who could bring on fear. So when I look at fear, I'm looking at size. Don Solanke is the biggest one of all of them in like size and height.
It's not just all about size, though.
Yeah, but I'm just looking. That's my. I think my main focus. If you're looking for someone as a striker, you like to bring on. That you said fear. I would look at height and size.
Again, it depends who you're playing. If a team's camped in and you're throwing balls into the box, height, bully boy tactics.
Shoving Maguire on.
Yeah,
camped Maguire.
Someone that can make a difference in that situation. If you're playing a good side with defending high and you've got to make a change, and you want someone to run in behind. Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Anyone know how big the squads are? Is it still 26? Because
it's a bigger squad this year. I think you can actually take a bigger squad to the tournament, but it was 26 that got watered down to 23. Is it not normally?
No, they said, I heard it earlier. Someone said 26. So.
26 is the total now, but they used to call up 26. And the tournament you could only name 23.
Yeah. I think it's 26 the total now, though. I don't think it's cut down.
No, it doesn't get cut.
No.
By the way,
as it should. Like, why? This is a bigger tournament now. Loads more teams.
Wow, I'm loving that. By the way, that is fire. That is Reece James, Lewis Hall at fullback, just chucking dive.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Just clip it in.
Yeah, I see that. I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the
clip it in.
I see the vision. Why not?
Okay, well, that kind of rounds up the England talk. Let's talk about a little bit of madness. Sorry, Shuey, in advance. But...
Not sorry.
Mate, you can't hurt me.
He's gone already.
I said to you the other week, though. I said that when his old man passed away, that was that opportunity. They went, we can put it down to that. They didn't want to pull the trigger. They don't want to look like bang out of order. They didn't want to admit they made the wrong choice. But with his old man passing away, it was an opportunity to go, you need to do what's best for your family. And it was the easy way out for him. The problem is they should have, if it is Deserving or whoever, they should have done this February.
They should have done it at least at the start of the international break.
What is the point? We're way past that. But even bringing him in for those few games,
that's
wasted so much time. It's just, I'm not a fan of Deserving anyway. The problem is one rattles the ball, and he's going to go Spurs. And they're talking about a 5-year contract. The geezer's never stayed anywhere longer than 3 years. Like already, it's just got Spurs written all over it. that it's gonna.
Who would you give it to? Then?
Who would I give it to? I genuinely don't know. I'm at the point now. Like I was laughing with Stockton about if Sherwood gets mentioned, I think I'd pummel someone because the geezer just annoys me. But I think you'd have to just get like ex-players in. Like we were talking about Defoe, and now he's gone wherever he's gone, lower league.
Crawley.
Better opportunity.
Yeah. more chance of keeping his job.
Environment.
Oh, good.
He's got more chance of keeping his job there. But genuinely, I think it just needs someone that's going to get the fans on side, and it's probably just ex-players. It's someone who's just going to settle the ship and just understand the club and the facts. Because it doesn't, Mitch, you come Spurs with me, you can see the problems. Just anyone who watches and has played football at any point can see the problems if you watch that live. Someone just who's just sensible and understands football could change that. And yet they're going for these big elaborate plans and bringing the geezer in who's no. Why? We're not doing the basics. You know, we're talking the kid stuff. It just needs to go back to basics. So bringing someone like this in, already I know it was in the paper already, they're saying, the fans aren't happy, and it's the LGBTQ Spurs Supporters Trust have sent a letter saying they're not happy with De Zerbi coming in because, and just I mean, like already it's become an issue at Spurs, and it hasn't even happened yet.
Why the fuck have you got LGBTQ Supporters Trust?
What did he do? What did he say?
Why have you got LGBTQ Supporters Trust?
Please explain. Right. What did he need to say?
They've got their own. It's like the little supporters club, its own separate thing, and they've written a separate letter saying that they're not happy with it. And you're like, this is what I mean. That the fan base is so all over the place. No matter what someone picks, someone else is going to be outraged by it. For me, he wouldn't be the choice anyway. I think it is holding out and getting Poch and letting him rebuild next year like he wanted to, even if it was in the Champo now. I genuinely wouldn't care. I think the other for me, and it is going on a bit of a rant, but you had that Vinaya, whatever his name was, he's come into the media. Levy was this, Levy was that, took all the plaudits, and now it's gone wrong. No one's seen the geezer. Yeah. Johan Lang has been awful. I don't think he's made a decent signing yet. And yet they all wanted to shout from the rooftops what they've done, and Levy done this wrong, Levy done that wrong. To be fair, Levy stood there and took it. You don't see these geezers taking the flak for it, mate.
For years.
Like they're just leaving the club. I mean, he got so much stick for years and everyone moaned and blamed him. And it clearly wasn't him. It's the model of the club. And it's the powers it's the ones that write the checks is what it comes down to. And it really is. It's sad to say, but it is a sorry state for the club because there is no stability about this club at all. At all. It is really, really bad. And it is at the point where I'm not even angry about it. It's just, I can't wait for the season to finish. If we stay up, if we go down, I just want to move on. Genuinely, it's that bad now.
But if you manage to stay up, don't you think it's just a case it could just be a rinse and repeat?
With De Zerbi,
but it will be with De Zerbi, yeah.
He's not as good as made out to be.
No. And this, I mean, I think the longest he stayed anywhere was 3 years. Everything else was like 18 months, 12 months, 10 months. So he ain't the geezer who's going to settle the shit for a couple of years. That's why it's ironic them giving him a 5-year contract.
And it's just especially like, are you taking the 4-year contract now? Like, wouldn't you wait till the end of the season to see what happens with Spurs? There's 7 games left. If you take it now, 4 years, you're stuck. Even if they go to Championship.
Clearly, that's an ego thing for him, so he has the security. You know, that's what most players would want. He knows there's a manager who can get out of that anyway. It's not like players. And it will clearly have in there'll be a clause that if they go down, he can leave. I don't see any manager coming in willing to take that. And then again, if you're willing to take a geezer on that wants to jump ship if it don't work in 8 games, is he the geezer? Is he the bloke you want to take? He goes, I'll do it, but if it don't work, I'm out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. I think it's the wrong appointment. I really do. Like Stockton, I don't think he's all he's cracked up to be. I really don't.
No, but I'm saying personally for him, like if you want a reputation in like becoming a manager, do you want to go to Spurs for 7 games, try to save them? You don't, you get relegated, and then you're out for the 7 games. I'm looking at who you were linked to. You were linked with
Nah.
Sean Dyche. That's the type of manager.
As a manager, it's a win-win for him. So he gets paid mega money. He keeps them up. He's a hero, right?
Oh yeah,
great.
If
they go down, he'll go, well, I'm not being funny. I'm the third manager this year. They had the same problems as me. This club's rotten to the core. And he gets away with it still. Yeah. So there's no way he comes away looking bad. He just has his pockets full.
But
we're still paying Thomas Frank.
Another thing would be, have I been relegated before? Like, has he been relegated? Do you want that on your CV? Like, he's never been relegated.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter when you're at a club like Tottenham and there's 8 games or 7 games or whatever it is.
7 games.
That don't really go against you on the CV. That's like when you're younger and you do your job history. You leave out them little ones in the middle because that's exactly what that is. That will not reflect on him as a manager if this team.
I don't know, man. I think it will. I feel like you managed Spurs. What happened? You went down. Okay, that's stuck with you. Even if it's just 7 games, just don't do it.
Not in the real world. In like the banter world, yeah, but not actually in the real world. You know what? It depends what he does in them 7 games.
Oh yeah.
If he goes in and stinks the place out, then it will stay with him.
Yeah,
if he goes in and they make a good effort of it and they look a bit better and they fail on the last day or something like that, then maybe it won't like stick to him that much. But if he absolutely stinks the place out, a little bit like Tudor did, then it's
that's the risk. 100%. That is the risk.
To be fair,
I
have to say, Tudor actually didn't get a payout. I'm quite surprised that he left mutual consent. Just threw a line under it. Went it weren't working. Same thing. More going on, and they And I have to say credit where it's due because a lot of people would have just taken the stuff. I'm not saying he was still a shit manager, but the fact that he didn't take that, I'm not being funny. I think we're still paying the last 3 managers anyway. That would have been 4.
Oh my God!
Do you know what I mean? Like at least he actually walked away and he was like, you know what, I couldn't do it. My bad. Like I'm out. But I just don't see how deserving. Even if he gets us out of this, we will be in the same situation next year. The most they'll do is 18 months at Spurs, if we're lucky. He's not a long-term answer for anything. But he has got that grit about him where he could drag you through this.
But you ain't got the players.
Yeah, the players there's talent in there, but is there enough of the other stuff around the talent that makes it work right now?
I think it will be. You've got like Kudus is meant to be back after the international break as well. There's meant to be a couple kind of sneaking back. I think if you've got a little bit more going forward, a little bit more composure. Like I was saying to you guys before, we relied on Kudus doing everything when the season started. And it became heavy on that right-hand side that we relied on that. And when we lost it, we had no plan. We still have no plan. We've started working it out slowly. If you can bring something in and a player that is it's got a little bit more about him, then I think you could do something with this one. It's not totally gone. I just think that next year will be. The egos will go. I think you lose both centre-backs, Romero and Van der Ven, and I can't say I'm super upset. I think their egos have just become bigger than this situation. They're already ready to move on. So, it will be whoever takes it, whoever stays, it's going to be a real rebuilding job next year.
Hopefully in the championship.
I don't know where it be.
It's a different rebuild depending on where they end up. It's a completely different rebuild.
Yeah. Hopefully down there.
Exactly.
Please.
See, you just can't be sensible for a few minutes, can you?
What? No, I was. One time I was. Up until the end, I lost it. I'm just hoping. Yeah. I'm just like, you got the championship. Well, I like talk to you staying. I want you down.
Fair enough. Fine. We've been shit. Saka's been shit for those same 18 months. So,
I'm talking about a trophy in that 18 months as well.
Yeah. Wait.
So bad when the chat.
If we extend the 18 months on a little bit further, we've all had a trophy in that time, by the way.
Literally.
It's cold.
Talk to you in May. I want to bite so hard, man. I'll be back here.
This is only going to get worse if you somehow don't end up lifting a trophy.
That's why I keep my mouth shut. So
it's going to be peak.
That's why I keep my mouth shut.
It's going to be peak. Right, quick question. 1 word answer or 2 word answer before we go. Shuey said he's not sure. Samir, who do you think is the best place to get Tottenham out of this position, managerial wise?
God.
Nah, he's not in the running.
2 words.
I couldn't think when he said Jesus. I was like, is he thinking or is he just saying only God can save the situation?
He's distancing himself from the move. Bad for his peer.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, do you know what? I'd proper go for just some old school English manager just to get him to defend properly, then they'll probably be all right.
Sean Dyche then.
Dyche,
yeah.
Got it.
And he supports you as well, I think. I'm sure he does. Roy Keane.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he does support us, but he is an awful manager, and he would just call them all shit.
Well, he got Sunderland, man.
Yeah, that's a wild.
Come on, they're 17. They got 7 games left. That's the worst shout.
No, that's not good.
Love the way you crowbars.
David, I saw in the media earlier today is probably a better shout than that. Let's look at it.
I know.
There's any bad shouts out here, guys. Let's be real. Come on.
There is. And
who would you go for, Mitch?
I'd probably go Dyche as well, to be honest. I'd probably go Dyche as well. If you're not going to bring in like a redknapp with someone with a little bit more energy alongside him, then any one of these guys, just someone that knows how to get out of this situation.
Oh, anyone off the Uber Eats advert then?
Yeah, one of them guys. Pardew, anyone. Bring back Kirbishley. Alan Kirbishley, he'll do a job.
Maybe O'Leary.
Should have done.
Roy Hodgson's just taken a job.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You should have gone for him. But he's
out of the running, mate. He's out of the running.
There's no bad chance out here, guys.
Let's not do that. But I'm conscious because the Spurs King guys start at 10. We're 2 minutes past 10, so we're going to wrap.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful show as always. Like, share, subscribe, send it on to everybody. Help us push us out there as a channel. Like I said, we did a bit of Tottenham talk at the end. If you like that, go straight over to Spurs King because it continues there.
Please do.
Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.
Take it easy.